Thanks for joining us for this next episode of Power Zone Online. Today, Owen and I are going to show you a fun way to make some sugar cookies that have a fun little twist to them. So in order for us to get started, let's go over the equipment you're going to need. You're going to need 3 egg whites only. You're going to need a small amount of water, a whole pound of powdered sugar, some food coloring, and a half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. Some of the additional equipment you're going to need: a stand mixer, some toothpicks, a rubber scraper, a cooling rack, a plate for your frosting, and some pre-made sugar cookies. Owen and I made these earlier today, and if you're interested in seeing us make those, we'd be happy to show you in another video. Please leave a comment in the section below. But if you have a sugar cookie recipe that you already like to use, go ahead and make those. The important thing is that these are completely cool before you start to frost them, because we don't want the frosting to drizzle off of the cookies. So we're going to put these back over here while we're making our frosting. In order to get started, first of all, we need to make sure that our stand mixer is locked in. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can use a hand mixer that you just hold with one hand and the other hand holds your bowl, or you can always use a fork and whip it by hand. Okay, Owen, can you go ahead and put the egg whites in our blender here, in our mixer? Okay, nice job. We also need our cream of tartar. So that's 3 egg whites and a half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. Nice job, Owen. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start mixing this lightly and make sure that all of the cream of tartar gets mixed in to the egg whites. And then we're going to slowly increase our speed. This is going to need to go for about 5 to 7 minutes until we get glossy, soft, medium-sized peaks. Now I think we've got some good peaks. I can tell that we're in a good space because when I dip my mixing whisk in there, I can pull up and I can tell that there's lots of little bubbles and their peaks kind of slowly fold over. So we're going to put our mixing whisk back on there. We're going to turn our mixer back on, and Owen's going to slowly start to add the powdered sugar in there. He doesn't want to just dump the whole thing in, because if he does that, it's going to be a big cloud of powdered sugar. So he's going to slowly incorporate the powdered sugar in there. Nice job, bud. All right, keep going. Because this recipe calls for a pound of powdered sugar, this is going to take a while to incorporate in. Powdered sugar can be one of those powders, very much like cornstarch, that it's easy to get it everywhere. So this part can be a little bit of messy, but that's the fun part of doing stuff at home, isn't it? Yep. Nice job. All right, we have all of our powdered sugar incorporated into our frosting mix now, and as you can see, this is a really rich, creamy looking frosting. So this is going to be really good on our sugar cookies, but we need to thin it out just a tiny bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our whisk attachment back on. We're going to turn our mixer back on to a good medium speed, and now we're going to add about a teaspoon of water, and I'm slowly going to add this water in here so that it thins out our mixture a little bit more. I turned the speed up because it just didn't look like it was incorporating in there well. So we're going to add another half a teaspoon. It doesn't take very much water to make this a little bit more smooth when we get ready to dump our cookies in there. All right, okay, and that's going to look pretty good. So we're finished with the water, so I'm going to set this off to the side so we can make sure we have a cleaned up workstation. Owen, can you come over here and get the bowl or the stand mixer for me? Okay, so we're going to get all of our excess frosting off of our whisk attachment, and we're finished with that, so we'll set that over there. I'll put it face up because I can have a feeling Owen's going to ask if he can lick off that later. So we're going to now put our frosting onto the plate. And we want to get a good layer of frosting on the plate because we have a lot of sugar cookies that we're going to hopefully get some marbleized frosting on there. All right. Okay. So I think that's going to be good for right now. We'll put that off to the side. And right now I want to spread my frosting around on the plate because we really want to increase that surface area with our frosting so that way we can get more color in on there. All right. How's it look, Owen?
Good.
I think it looks pretty good too. All right, now for the fun part. Owen's going to take a couple of drops of food coloring. You want to do the green?
Sure.
Okay. And we're going to sporadically put whole drops of food coloring. The pattern doesn't matter. You get to decide where you want those. Okay. Okay. Are you happy with that, Owen?
Yep.
Okay. Now Owen's going to take a toothpick and he's going to slowly draw lines to swirl the color into the frosting. He doesn't want to do too much because we still want to keep that white and the green in there. So we're going to just keep on going. Oh, and this looks like fun. Can I have a turn?
Sure.
Okay. I feel like this craft activity is for...
Both do it.
Well, I think if we both do it, it's going to be too much. So you can do swirls or you can go back and forth. All right. What do we think about that, Owen?
Good.
Do you need another turn or you think that looks all right?
That's all right.
Okay. So now we're going to take our sugar cookies and we're going to put them face down into our frosting. Then we're going to peel them back up off at an angle. So we're going to put it down there. We want to kind of mash it in there just a little bit. We don't want to smash it all the way through, but we want to put it lightly on the top, get a good firm grip on it, pull it up. And that did not turn out like I wanted it to, Owen. What do you think? How can we make that look better? I think if we push it down just a little bit more. Do you want to try one?
Sure.
Okay, so let's go to a new area. Let's push it down a little bit more. All right, that should get some good frosting on it. What do you think? And he's going to peel it off to the side. There you go. It's okay. Put it up there. All right. Can I try another one?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to peel it off. So trying this again to see what we can come up with, we're going to put the cookie face down. We're going to kind of push it down just a little bit. Maybe this time let's give it a little twirl. Let's see what happens when that happens. We're going to pull it up. Put it off on the side. Owen, would you like to do one?
Yeah.
Okay. Swirl it when you pick it up. Okay, not that much. Oh. All right. Okay. So we're going to put that off on the side. Okay, now please go wash your hands. All right. Still have to be a mom. So we're going to use our knife. We're going to kind of spread this back around. The beautiful, fun thing about this is we're having a good time, aren't we, Owen? All right. Okay. Okay. You want to try one more?
Sure.
Okay. We'll give it one more try, and we'll see what happens. So let's try to not get so much frosting on it this time. Okay. So put it down a little bit. Let's swirl it just a tiny bit and pull it up. Now put it on the cookie tray. And we're going to even out our frosting here. All right. Okay. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Power Zone Online. Owen and I, by no means, are professionals, and we hope that you have fun trying out this recipe. If you do, please make sure that you share some of your pictures with us, either in the comments below or on Facebook. We miss seeing everyone, and we hope that you give this a try. Thanks for joining us.
out because we're only supposed to do 3 anyway. Mom, you ruined my cookies.